Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Masterpiece, the most inspirational podcast in the land. Like I said, our job here is to inspire people to get active, to stay active, to be inspired, more importantly, to be an inspiration. And today's masterpiece, a true inspiration, hailing from the great state of New Jersey. Joining us, a natural pro bikini athlete, Miss Mariana Pena. Stay tuned after this introduction to hear her story.
Hi, Vincent. Thank you so much
Okay,
for
let's
having me
go.
here.
Okay, let's go.
Good evening, man. How are you? Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. That was such a cool introduction.
Thank you. We know you've seen that before, just between me and you. But yeah, but thank you for joining the show. We appreciate you coming on to inspire, to share your story, and to be an inspiration to others. So,
Thank you
how are
so much
things
for
in New
having me.
Jersey?
Oh my God, it is freezing cold here.
Oh wow, yeah, I can imagine. I'm a little familiar with New Jersey, so yeah. Good luck. Stay warm out there in that weather.
Yes, it is said that it's going to be colder than the Alaska for this week.
Oh wow,
So it's
yeah,
freezing.
yep. Like I said, good luck with that weather. Stay warm and do all that good stuff. Get your workouts in. So, put you in the hot seat. So, did you ever imagine? Did you ever dream that you would be in competitive bodybuilding?
Not at all, to be honest. And I like the idea, and I kind of like dreamed about it because like every time that I saw these bikini athletes, and I'm passionate about it, but I never knew there was like a natural way to do it, because
Oh
I
wow.
definitely didn't want to like enhancers or anything like that. And when I saw the way, I was like, okay, so maybe I should give it a try. And lucky for me, it worked out pretty well.
Okay, so what was your so how do you officially get into the sport? Like at what point did you say, "Hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be a bodybuilder"? How did you get there?
um when I got to know my trainer, and I was doing a couple classes with him, and like a lot of people before that had planted that idea into my mind,
Uh
because
huh.
like I had like, kind of like a formed body for a competition already, and people used to ask me, do you compete, like, do you compete, have you ever tried, would you like to compete? And then I met my trainer, and he was like, would you like to compete? And it was like, I have been hearing all those things for so long that I was like, I don't know, I would love to compete, but I don't want to do it, like I don't want to use enhancers.
Yeah.
And he was the one who told me, you don't have to, there are other alternatives. And he showed me the way, basically.
Nice. So how long have you been competing?
Just 1 year. I started last year.
Wow. You started last year as an amateur, and you got your pro status after how many shows?
I got on my first show, I did it with the OCB Federation. I got my pro card as a master bikini.
Okay.
And then I joined the WMBF, and I got my second show, and then I got my pro card as a bikini open. I won the overall, and then I got qualified for my third show for the World Championship. And my fourth show was actually the World Championship, which I placed on second.
Oh wow. So how does that feel to be new to the sport, 1 year into the sport, and to get your pro status? How did that feel?
Unreal, to be honest. Very, very unreal. I mean, I kind of like, I had the feeling, okay, so maybe I was like, very excited and very happy about it. But because I wasn't working for it, it was a totally different taste.
Oh
I
wow.
was, I was just trying, to live the experience and see what happened, and see if I could do it, because that was the thing. Like, okay, I want to get challenged, and I want to do this. And then after I did it, I got this pro status, and I was like, okay, maybe I have something here, like to
Nice.
be more competitive.
Nice. So 1 year you become a pro. So what have you As you transition from amateur to pro, or even just not competing at all to amateur to pro, what have you learned about yourself? What have you discovered since you started bodybuilding?
A lot of like I've been disciplined, but this sport for sure has shown me like to be more disciplined in a very structured way. Because like when you are prepping for a show, you have to be like you have to check all the boxes,
Yeah.
and the time is very limited. And like we all have lives. I have a children. I have a boy, and I have work, I have family, and of course I have to do my cardio, I have to do the training. So it's very, very time consuming. So if you're not organized, there is no way you can accomplish all of that. So this is one of the things that I could say bodybuilding has shown me is and I have learned from it is to be very, very organized.
Nice. So one year, I mean, what do you feel is your greatest accomplishment to date?
In regards to the sport,
Yes.
definitely the world championship. It was beyond my imagination.
Okay. Yeah. So give us a little bit. So what happened? So what was there?
So again, I got with the idea of just participating. Okay, I was a pro already, but I never seen like a like a pro competition from that level, you know. And I was like, okay, mentally, I'm just gonna have fun. I'm just going to like having my time. I did what I could. I did what I could possibly do to be there and to deserve that place, but there is nothing else I can do, so I'm just going to enjoy my time. And when I got there, oh my god, there are like there were a lot of beautiful physiques, all these amazing athletes. They were like top of the top, these men and women, like, oh my goodness, the muscularity,
Yeah.
the leanness. It was impressive for me, and I was like, okay, so I don't know if I have a chance here. I know what I got, but I mean, it is very difficult to tell, because there
Yeah.
were like a lot of competitors over there and from all over the world. And it was so amazing, get to know them, get to speak with a lot of people from different countries, um, sharing the same passion, the same stage. Also, we had to gather like 2 days before the competition. So we gathered like all the pros for a meeting where they were explaining the process, explaining what we can do, what we cannot, and all of that. And it's such an amazing feeling just to be there with the athletes and coaches, and they really made you feel like a special, and it definitely was.
Nice. So where was it? Where was it held?
It was in Seattle,
Oh, nice.
Seattle, Washington. Yes.
Okay. And you finished second?
Yes, I finished second on my class.
Okay.
I'm tall, so that's my class, tall class. And there were like 16 competitors on that class. That's a big one. And like it was beyond the line. Like all these girls were like, oh my god, I don't even knew like I had a chance. Like I was like, there is no way I'm going to be at the finals, the top 5 finals. I was like, no way. And then they called my name, and I was like, what the heck?
Nice. Well, congratulations. I can only imagine. I hope to have a big show next year. So, but
Thank you. Thank you. I hope
congratulations.
so.
Yep, proud of your accomplishment. So, uh, so doubts. Do you ever have any moments of doubt? And if you do, how do you overcome those moments?
Absolutely. I think every athlete has that. Because I have, for example, like, like when you're putting so much work onto, and when you are putting like kind of like your family aside for a moment, because
Yeah.
it's all about you and your friends, and all the money you get to spend as well. Like, there is a lot of things that a lot of things that is going on when you are prepping for a show, and you are fatigued, you're hungry, your energy is going to to the floor, and definitely you get to doubt if what you're doing is the correct way.
Okay.
Is just because this sport is not gonna give you so much in terms of money or recognition or anything like that, right? It's more
Yeah.
for you and to get exposed. So you have to understand that, and you have to be like very clear about why are you doing this. So when I got those moments and I was like, okay, that's enough, because I was tired, because like I did 4 shows. It was my first season, and I
Yeah.
did 4 shows, and the last one was on November. I was already like, I was so exhausted. I didn't want to keep doing it, because of course I've been dieting for so long
Yeah.
already. And then I was like, okay, I just gotta do this. I earned this. This ticket to be there and to
Hmm.
stand and representing my country. I'm from Colombia, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna keep pushing. I don't know if I'm going to compete again, but I'm just going to keep pushing. And I understood my why more than anything else. And lucky for me, I got to through push about all what happened.
Nice. So, like I said, not a glamour sport as far as competing naturally. So, what's the most rewarding part of the sport for you?
Definitely see that you can do it. I mean, it's like a lot of people ask me, okay, why do you do it, how you do it, and I would say like, it's not, and they always say like, I'm glad that you did it because I can never do that.
Mm.
And that's a terrible mistake to talk. I mean, it's a terrible way to talk to yourself like that, because
Yeah.
everyone can do it. It's definitely hard. I'm not gonna say it's not. It's difficult, very very difficult. But like the satisfaction to see that I can do all of those things, that I can push through my tiredness, through my sadness sometimes, and to like have the time and be able to do all those things that I have to do during the day between work and everything else. And I was like, okay, yes, yes, you can do it. That was very, very satisfying. Also, when I was seeing how my body was changing and how my body was reacting to the certain foods and exercises and cardio, that was amazing. That was amazing to me to see that transformation, and to see like how I always knew, like nutrition is a big component for this.
Yeah.
And I tried, like a little bit low carb and things like that. And I could see, okay, nutrition is a plays a big role. But when you are prepping, it's like a totally different level.
Yeah.
It's a high level, and definitely you will see changes like this.
Yeah.
Like that was amazing for me to see my transformation.
Okay. So, through the process, through the journey, prep week, and all that good stuff. So, what's been the most challenging part? The mental side of it, or the physical side of it?
Uh, I would say, huh? I don't know. Probably the mental. I mean, because like this is sport. You can be at the gym and you can go there, and okay. I mean, sometimes you don't want to, but okay, you go and do your homework. But you have to be mentally like living the sport like 24/7, and that's very very tough. Like when you have your friends and family, and for example, in my case, my husband, my kid, they don't do like any of the stuff that I do. I don't have any, like
Yeah.
like close friends they that support me like in that way. So it was just by myself and my trainer, and I was like, okay. And then I got home and they eat completely different than me, and
Yeah.
my friends invited me to other things, and I was like, that was very very challenging. So I have to kind of like isolate myself for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah. I understand. Been there. I can totally relate. So, who do you look up to? I mean, who's your hero? Who?
Laura Lee, I just admire her like so much. Like her mentality, of course her body, but him and her mentality is like um very, very motivational for me.
Who was that again? I didn't. Laura Lee.
Laura Lee, yes. She's
Okay.
a IFBB bikini pro.
Oh, nice. And I guess you admire her accomplishments and I guess maybe tenure in the sport.
Yes, actually, she was the one I was, like looking to it and kind of like emulating,
Okay.
and I always support her when she competes. And it was through her that I got to know about bodybuilding.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So years from now, let's say you hang up the heels, you step away from the stage competition. So years from now, you step away from competition and you reflect on this phase of your life. What do you want to be able to say about your life?
I wanna make an impact for sure. I I love that I am able to motivate people, but I want to be doing more than that. I want to help people. Not only, like this sport is amazing, and I love exercising, I love challenging myself, but I really want to help people get moving because I really think like moving is the more important thing um, in terms of health, right?
Mhm.
It's not as much as weighting, lifting weights, or running, or doing certain type of exercise. It's more like moving and getting in shape and getting healthy, eating nutritious food. So that's what I want to what I want to do, like leave a legacy.
Nice. So, as far as your family, what message do you want your family to receive from you competing?
I want they to receive that I can really accomplish anything I put in my mind. That I can really give example throughout my experiences. A good example.
Nice. So, anyone, let's say you come across someone that's interested in bodybuilding, so they want to do the bikini thing. What piece of advice would you give that person that's interested in getting into bodybuilding?
Okay, I will first starting by telling that person that they need to be, like in a kind of like healthy lifestyle already, because otherwise this will be so difficult.
Yeah.
So you have to have some things on place already. So it's not for saying like if I started to training like, I don't know, I've been training for 3 months and now I want to compete. It's not gonna work that way. It's not
Yeah.
gonna work because it's so much that is behind this, and there is a lot of mental, there is a lot of physical, and also, of course, it's not about getting lean. It's about getting muscular and lean at the same time, and that takes a lot of time. So definitely, having a healthy lifestyle, it is the foundational.
Nice. So I'm assuming your competition is over for 2020. Your competition season for 2024 is over. So what's next for you? What can we expect to see in 2025?
I'm expecting to participate again in the World Championship. I'm
Nice.
expecting to participate, not only participate. I'm expecting to win.
Go ahead and claim
Let's.
it. Go ahead and claim it. So we went in 2025 World Championship. So uh, we'll be watching. So good luck on that endeavor. And
Thank you.
you win. Hope you can come back and be on this podcast and you can talk to us about it.
Thank you. Absolutely, absolutely. I'm working already on it. So let's see how it goes. Of course, I don't want to forget to having fun. So I'm prepping myself, and I'm working towards my goal, that is my ambitious goal. But of course, I'm gonna be competing a couple shows before that.
Nice. So the holiday season, Christmas, New Year's around the corner. How do you get through the season? How do you get through the holidays and prep?
For me, everything is about balance, and that's why I say people like you have to understand what healthy is, what balance is, because like a lot of food, like for example, the Hispanic food. Sorry, the Hispanic food. for example, in my country, in Colombia, we eat a lot of healthy food. It's
Yeah.
healthy, but it's not balanced. It's a lot of carbohydrates
Yeah.
that goes beyond that. And I always see people, okay, if you understand what you are eating, you won't have any problem like traveling on vacations or having, holidays or anything like that, because you will be just mindful. You will be able to enjoy. And I don't say people like restrict this and this, because that's not how I live it. It's just like, portion and be mindful of what you're eating. So for me, it's just enjoy. I love eating, so I keep eating, but I'm
Nice.
not exaggerating, if I
Yeah.
could say that.
Okay. Nice. Well, happy holidays. Good luck getting through the holiday season.
Thank
So,
you. Thank you.
can you leave us with your best motivational message?
My best motivational message. Oh, okay. So I hope all the people get to hear this message, and I hope all the people get to start to understand a little bit about the importance of movement and nutrition. Because I'm telling you, like right now, I don't have any health issues, but for me, I know this is preventive. So for me, I know I will be able to do other things in the future. And I know for sure my future Mariana is going to say thank you to me, because I know I'm adding years to my life. So please do so for you, for your family, for your friends, and it won't cost that much. And you
Nice.
will be glad you will join the process.
Very lovely said. Thank you for that motivational message. So,
Thank you.
before we sign off, any gym trainer, coach you want to give a shout out to?
No, not right now. Not right now. Maybe the two gyms that I'm going to, which are Alpha Fitness in Letchwood and Top Shelf in Rockaway. These two gyms are amazing. Just like what I was looking for a while in terms of, like motivation, energy, and they are like so bodybuilding focused, and I really love that.
Nice. Well, there you have it. Masterpiece for the day, a true inspiration, Miss Mariana Pena. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your inspiration. And like I said, we'll be watching from a distance, and good luck as you go forward into your 2025 competition season.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, and thank you so much for sharing this space with me. Thank you so much for allowing me to express myself and inviting me. I
Yeah.
hope you have a holy, Merry Christmas and holidays.
Yep. Thank you. I appreciate it. So stay warm out there in New Jersey. Keep inspiring others and keep doing your thing on the stage. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the masterpiece. Our inspiration day, Miss Mariana Pena. Like I said, our goal here is to inspire one to get active, stay active, to be inspired, more importantly, to be an inspiration. So we are out. Be safe, stay warm, happy holidays, and live inspired. Till next time,
Thank you.
peace.
Bye bye. Thank you.